I guess that makes sense. Speaking of,
Okay.
SP up.
Okay.
Right. You got
And
it.
that's it. Okay. Okay. All right. This is for Vert. Nice for it's on a roll. All right. Give me the unbreakable things already. That's cool.
She has a rabbit's
Laugh track. Haha. Great.
Now loading. Hey.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
And one more. Park what? Firepower. Need more firepower. What's up with this block? Why? Why can't I break it?
You got it. Yes.
Park what? Park what? Park what?
Huh? You're kidding.
Hmm.
Huh? Yay.
No, they're gonna get wrecked. There you go. You
This
two
is
can go.
quite interesting.
You two can go.
Now loading. No need to overdo it.
Park what? Need more firepower.
The boss has spawned. Be prepared for anything.
Yeah, I see there's a boss. What about the boss? I guess we'll just fight a bunch of guys. Nah, I'm not doing damage.
Not yet.
I don't hurt him either. Okay. Great to know. Let's see, do I do damage if I swap? Nope.
Show me your skills.
Okay, so I probably need to fight him in HDD. How do I get into HDD? Well, I know one way.
Rainy Ratnapura.
Let's break some costume.
Rainy Ratnapura.
These guys do not a lot of damage to me. Which is good, actually, because it breaks the costume faster. Or it breaks it all the same way.
Not good
Rainy
enough.
Ratnapura.
We gotta do it, Vert.
How's your health? You look pretty bad.
Yep.
Oh, take this. Let me show you the power of a CPU.
Nope, this does nothing either. Maybe... Can I do...
Silhouette Spear.
I can hurt them with SP attacks, of course.
Not too shabby, Bert.
Not bad at all.
Of course.
I won't miss.
That... Okay, it's just SP attacks. The EXE literally does nothing.
Perish.
Great. What a waste.
This is it. Silhouette Spear. Kinestra Dance.
After this, let's read a book in peace and quiet. Panzer in
Sure.
Violet turn.
This one isn't that great because I'm in an open area. It just kind of flies out.
Panzer in trumpet.
The fire does way better when we're in like a tiny little dungeon.
Panzer in trumpet.
Yep.
I feel alive.
Alive is definitely a word to use.
Panzer in trumpet.
Bam. Need more firepower.
Panzer in trumpet.
Panzer and Trombe.
Here. Just give up.
And if you break the costume, it pretty much accesses HD automatically. So I guess we will be doing that.
Jump, yeah. No escape. Jump,
Your
yeah.
HP is getting
No,
low.
yeah, just give up.
What do you mean my HP is getting low? I mean, my armor is, yeah, but...
No escape.
I can double jump? When was that established?
Yeah. No escape.
I suggest you not overdo it.
There you go. Time to transform.
Yeah. Panzer in trumpet.
There we go.
Panzer in trumpet.
Keep it up.
Shall we play a game together after this quest is finished, Blonde?
I won. Great. Awesome.
What was the clear condition?
Win in HD. Oh no,
Of
with
course it
HP.
ended this way.
SP attacks. I didn't get a max
Looks
on
like
it.
I leveled up again.
Awesome. Glad we did that.
Another day, another fun quest. I'm drained. So, how about we go home and play some games?
If you have the energy to play games, spend it on saying something marginally interesting for once.
The quest tired me out as well. Let us wrap this up quick. Is the investigation ongoing?
Right. Famitsu, Dengekiko. Any news regarding the increased number of quest postings?
We have more info, actually. Here's what I found out. There are more quests simply because there are more monsters.
Okay. So the antagonists are making more monsters,
Makes
right?
sense. I mean, did you see how many spawned on the screen at once? It was like, whoa. People are anxious. That causes the monsters and whatnot to go wild. They seem to thrive on that feeling. In turn, this increases the number of monsters, which heightens anxiety throughout all of Gamindustri.
And it just continues.
More monsters, more anxiety. And so the self-serving cycle repeats, like a recycling plan for evil.
That's odd. After the first article did so well, wouldn't the people be less anxious knowing about us? We've been working hard, so I feel like the number of monsters should be decreasing by quite a bit.
If only that were the sole issue, you'd be right in that case. There'd be fewer quests, but with the number of monsters going up, it leads us to believe that something else is at play here.
Yeah.
We postulate that a new type of monster has been introduced, complicating the matter at hand. This theoretical monster would be very powerful, which would explain the global feelings of anxiety. New monsters being added to our bestiary is kinda normal, though. That brings us to the information I managed to dig up.
Mm-hmm.
Look! I investigated the content of all quests completed in the past.
Uh-huh.
Do you see it?
Ah.
Some of these quests were filed together with a different quest. That's why there are so many. So you mean to say that someone was sliding extra quests in? Could those be from someone other than our people? Precisely. Someone is pulling the strings of both the people and the monsters. I think it's safe to assume that the introduction of new monsters is also due to this someone. But there's no telling if these new monsters are being manufactured here or simply corralled from elsewhere. And here I thought you'd just strong-arm the info out of your contacts. I guess you can do some pretty solid investigative journalism when you try, Famitsu. But my snide remarks aside, this really is good stuff. Wasn't it hard to piece this all together? Not so much hard as time well spent. I mean, you checked all the more recent quests, didn't you, Dengekiko? Anyway, that's it from us.
Thanks. It was interesting. That said, I may as well ask. Were either of you two involved in the more recent events, work-wise?
Good question. Let's see. Whoa! Wait a sec! Are you accusing us of causing all this ruckus?
Blonde, do you really suspect them?
That's kind of harsh.
No. But it's strange that they didn't know anything about this until we pointed it out. After the first article, they came back with a follow-up idea, as if knowing more quests would come in.
Yeah.
Isn't it curious how conveniently this has been working out for them?
You're pretty hard-boiled, Blonde. This is confidential info, so I can't get too detailed, but Dengekiko and I were aware of it before you brought it up. All we had were hunches, though.
Uh-huh.
I guess you could say we were withholding information. I'm sorry we had to do that.
We're the CPUs here. Like, how more confidential can you get than the goddesses?
We thought something might happen, but we sure didn't
Or rather,
expect
what's
it
more
to be as
confidential
major a scoop as it is now.
Than what can be seen by the goddesses.
Maybe we were given our special items in order to properly report on what was going to happen. One thing's for sure. We're not involved in this fiasco any more than you CPUs are. Since readers already think we're paid off for good reviews and positive spin, we'd never try something like this. Even so, it's frightening that Blonde would be able to dig up this much dirt. Were we that transparent?
Famitsu, you're always up to something weird.
No, everyone else is just oblivious to these sorts of things. I'm making sure my siblings are safe, that's all.
That's commendable. If you'd like, I could endorse you as an up-and-coming journalist.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd love that.
Interesting, but I'll pass. If I worked there, my sisters would be scared to comment on my posts online.
That's your excuse?
Hmm.
All that babble is way too babbly for my brook of a brain, but we just gotta clear quests, right? You like to keep things simple, don't you, Neptune? But you're right. All that talk was unnecessary, huh?
Guess so.
Ah, flattery will get you anything you want. Let's just hurry up and get this whole mess unmessed.
Hmm.
Hurry, you say? I hope it'll be as easy as you seem to think.
Chapter 2 clear. Great. What's Chapter 3? Well, I'm sure they'll tell us.
I wonder if they noticed. I'm over here!
A new threat. Next Gen Mech. Now loading.
Next Gen Mech. I didn't even mean to do
Seems
that.
the person we should be looking for is somewhere around Planetoon.
Great.
Huh?
Planetoon? Wait! It's not me, I swear! Why does it always have to be me?
I don't want to accuse you, Nepgear.
Nobody even hinted that they were suspecting you. What? Do you know something?
Come on, Nepgear.
Well, goodness.
Nepgear, what'd you do?
Be brave, Miss Nepgear.
Thank you, Rom. I'm just a bit flustered because our nation's name came up. Aren't you, Neptune?
What? No, I think that's awesome because it means less walking for me.
Nepgear's adorable, responsible nature made its appearance, I see. You should learn from her, Neptune.
Yeah, be responsible for your land. How about being worried or shocked or anything besides lazy for a change?
This is Neptune we're talking about? She probably forgot what she may have done by now anyway.
Hey, come on. I was acting chill so Nep Jr. wouldn't feel so glum. Yeah, that's my role, so there.
Yeah, of course.
Now loading.
Now loading. We're still in the scene, or... Yeah, we
You
are.
wouldn't lie to kids, would you? Whatever. Let's get this over with. I'll show everyone what I'm capable of.
Okay.
Noir and I are enough to wrap this whole thing up.
What are we doing in this place anyways?
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. We must produce clear results before we can say things have been resolved.
And we won't be able to do that unless we get moving.
Uh-huh.
Assuming our advance was unnoticed, the enemy probably hasn't fled us, and if our target
what
hasn't
fellow?
moved, then we know where to look.
Yep.
We might not know who our target is yet, but we'll figure it out when someone tries to run away from us.
Uh-huh.
Then we should make haste before the target decides to move on.
Right.
No more quests after this, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's rock and roll out. Off to face our unknown target.
Okay.
Who it is doesn't matter really. With all of us involved, they won't stand a chance.
We had pretty good, you know, convincing there.
Keep your guards up, though.
Airport.
No matter how strong we are, we don't know what to expect.
You think we could be defeated? Well, without knowing our enemy, I suppose it is a possibility.
Right. I wonder who it is. I hope it isn't something cute. Fighting cute things is tough.
God damn it, Nepgear.
Being cute won't change how I'm going to deal with it. Bang! Just you watch.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it has legs or if it's missing a neck.
Missing a neck.
No neck? I bet it's a fish then. I'll catch it and we can fry it for dinner.
Whoa. Okay.
What barbaric, brave kids! I'm counting on you all.
Jesus.
Here's to the target at least being something worthy of another article.
Okay. I don't know.
What the goodness? Why, yes. Something fun got added, huh?
I learned a new SP skill. Cool. Oh my god.
Yes. Right.
I can look at your skills now. Nephew slash. Okay. A powerful and graceful charge that begins in a crouched
Not
position.
too shabby.
Sure.
Okay, I choose you.
Tornado sword.
I choose this.
A rainbow-colored wind blows to deal damage in a wide area. Uberfall. A skilled attack that uses the weapon like a boomerang. Awesome. Sikkim Bind. Vert summons a tornado strong enough to lift titans.
Try this one.
Neptune Slash,
This
the
goes
same
with
thing.
anything.
Charming little attack. Neptune adopted for
I
Neptune.
pick this one.
Pretty Spite G. A barrage of shots fired with the weapon's limiter removed.
With this skill.
Last explosion. A magic inscription that unleashes powerful magic as your own.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Charming Bowl. This offensive and defensive ice field cloaks Ram. Wow, that's a pretty This is the first.
This one.
I think it's the first one that's a level 3. Bye Bye Rising, a move meant to be so fast that nothing else can rival it. It's pretty fast. Enter Blaze. Famitsu crushes all with her might, to everyone's enjoyment. And that's that. Do we have a new weapon for you? Oh, we have this one, but that's the DLC one. I don't really want to use that. Can I get a new thing here? No. Yeah, I know you two got higher.
Heavens, why the hard staring? It will neither reduce my bust nor increase your lack thereof.
You're level 3. I don't know. 1.2 XP gained.
Yeah.
Same thing for you.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I mean, she's almost there with Noir, so.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Blonde. How are you?
How am I? The same as ever.
Oh, okay. Hello everybody, my name is Damon, and welcome back to some more Hyperdimension Neptunia Action Unleashed, is what I would be saying, or what I will be saying in a couple seconds here, but first we need to talk about a thing. You see, in my pure brilliance and all that it is, when I first started this session, which was a while ago, when I first started recording these videos again, somehow, someway, I didn't record any of the video. I recorded the audio, and I recorded my own audio, so that's there, that's all well and good. But I didn't record the video, which normally that wouldn't have been a problem because I could have just replayed what I did, I guess, had I seen that I didn't record the footage the first time around, but I didn't see it until I think 2 or 3 sessions later. So here we are. I'm going to have to re-record certain scenes, and I guess I'm going to have to play missions again just so that you can kind of see them, even if they're not going to be the exact thing that I'm saying. Like if I'm saying, oh man, here's this boss, I might not be actually fighting the boss at that time because I don't have the video for that. So this is what it is. Unfortunately, this is going to be for the next couple videos because I've recorded an hour and a half or so for this session. So let's just get into it. Alright, hello everybody, my name is Damon, and welcome back to Hyperdimension Neptunia U Action Unleashed. It's been a while since I played this. I might not really know what we're supposed to be doing. Let's look at City Watch. This looks like a good thing to start with.
Now loading.
Now loading indeed. Alright, Planet
That
Tune.
quest was a real toughie, but we brought peace back, so...
I bet it was a toughie.
I'm so sad that I didn't get to see you in action, Neptune.
Yeah.
It's nothing worth seeing, my intrepid Neptunier. You see plenty of action yourself, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
More importantly, with that quest out of the way, you and I can sit back and play forever and ever.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Oh, okay. We just have to finish up our interviews, and then we can go have fun.
yeah. Right.
Now loading.
Okay, that was good. Last station. How are Uni and Noir dealing
Now
with this
loading.
complex mission or whatever?
We'll get to the bottom of this and take the spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take all the lights. Spot, lime, all of them.
Yeah.
Whoever's doing this has to know who they're dealing with.
Yes. We'll show them what happens when you try to bring evil into game industry.
Great.
Now
That was totally worth it. Yeah. Anyways. Hello, Wee. How are you three doing?
Now loading.
I bet you that a fish thing really is the bad guy, Rom. I can't wait to eat it for dinner.
That a fish thing?
Maybe it's a fairy. No, I like your idea better.
What?
Ram, keep your wits about you. I'll protect you both, but there's no telling what might happen.
Yeah.
You look so stinking serious. Isn't one CPU as strong as an army?
Sure.
There are 3 of us. We can win against anything.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's a good point.
I might seem overly cautious to you, but with how all of Gamindustri was affected, better safe than sorry.
Now loading.
Jesus. Anyways, Lean Box. No sisters here.
Now loading.
How's it going?
I finally cleared the quest. It took longer than expected, but as the final chapter, it was fun.
Final chapter, what?
Thank goodness I can return to my massive backlog of games.
Did I miss something? Did we beat the game? I played this like twice.
All I must do now is pay a visit to the fiendish individual who caused us all this hardship.
I don't understand.
Now
What?
loading!
What just happened? Yes.
What,
This? Yes.
what did happen? I don't understand.
Yeah.
These are archives? Newsflash.
Now loading.
Let's just do some missions and try and get back into the swing of things.